Good morning, Falcons. Today is Friday, November 9th. I'm Jason.
And I'm Colleen, and welcome to this week's episode of the Falcon Weekly.
Recently, we've been profiling the new teachers around campus. This week, we decided to do Miss Law. Here's more about her.
Hi, we're here with Mrs. Law. She's a new teacher here at CV, and she teaches English. What we'd like to know is how can we identify you besides being a new teacher? I know it's a really tough question, that's why we've broken up into two parts. What is your favorite hobby?
I think my all-time favorite hobby would be traveling. When I was a kid, my parents always took me around wherever they went. And then when I got older, got old enough to travel with my sister, we'd like to go on trips together. And I think I tried to count how many countries that I'd been to, but I lost count around 30. So then I tried to think about what's my favorite place I've been to and what's my least favorite. And my favorite place so far is Italy, Milan specifically, and I love the gelato there. My least favorite country is a tie between Nepal and Indonesia. And Indonesia mostly because there's giant centipedes there that come out when the rains start. So it was kind of terrifying to see these giant centipedes crawling around at night when you're trying to sleep.
That's really cool. I couldn't help but notice that you have a ring on your finger. Did you just recently get married?
Yes, I did. Actually, I got married in May of this year in Georgia. The ring's actually a funny story. My fiance, well husband now, he had already bought a ring for me and he was planning to propose, but that night after he bought it, I told him, oh, actually, I think I like a different design better, because he'd asked me, what kind of designs do you like? So I showed him this other picture of one that I liked, so then he had to go and return the ring he'd already bought and buy this new one.
Now, this is the most important question. Are you a dog person or a cat person?
Definitely a dog person.
Now that's it for this week's episode of Interviewing the New Teachers. Back to you, Colleen.
All the students of cooking have been picking up some new skills, one of which being how to flip an egg. Here's some of our students attempting to learn this new skill.
Okay, ready? Here we go. So, and it's not a big, you don't have to go super high. It's just a little toss, okay? A little bike jump for the BMXers in the world. Like this. And there it is.
That was good.
Okay, so your job's going to be to let that happen. Oh. You gotta go up and over. Back like this. Like that. Great.
Monday.
Okay, so you need to pour the oil. Just the oil. And again, when it's certain. Do it harder. Go. Move your arm. Really move your arm. Happen. Make it happen. One more time. That and snap it. Away and snap it. So go that and snap it back. Ta-da! Go. You gotta flip your wrist more. Okay, grab this and flip it. Okay. Go. Make it big. Go big. Go big. Go big. So you go like that, and you go down and up. Okay.
Okay.
You almost got it, dude. Yeah, once you got it, you kind of got it.
I made it look so easy.
You're okay. Nice. Back on the heat. That's Falcon Weekly material. Crack the wrist. Yeah, go forward and crack the wrist. Just exaggerate it. Flip it.
You'll be fine.
Snap that wrist. No, you gotta snap. You're going forward, but you're not snapping your wrist. There. Do little ones. Start doing little ones, then do one big one. Not in the oil, but away from the oil. Okay, get on that front lip. Crack on the wrist. Yay! Work. She did it without even trying to. Get it to move.
Almost yes.
your wrist more. Just... You gotta get out of here. You almost got it? Off the lip.
Flip the egg?
Yeah. Flip it back towards you. Bring it home to you. Instead of having all that toast, you eat your toast with your egg, your bacon.
I grabbed it.
Okay, go cook this some flavor over here. A little harder. A little harder. More flavor. Nice. There you go. You almost had it. Almost. You gotta crack your wrist though. You gotta bring it back. Yay!
Oh my god.
You gotta get this going.
Am I flipping?
Snap that wrist, bring it back and snap the wrist. Yay! Walk away. And to move. Here, put some tools away. And Haley, can you join her, please? And Myra, can you join her? Walk around back. And to move. Bring it back. Hey, Caitlin.
This is so scary. I don't want to do this.
Okay, forward and back. This is what happens when you put your egg not in the oil, but away from the oil. Let it happen. Okay? So start practicing moving back and forth. You almost got it. One more time. You almost got it. No, it has to be okay. There you go. Forward and back. Okay. Little motion. There you go. Perfect. You did it. Almost got it.
Oh yeah.
Almost got it. It's okay. Put it back down there. First, and then do a big one.
Hey!
Like him off that front end, lip and snap it back to you. Snap it back.
I've helped God. Damn. No, I don't feel it.
Come on, kid.
It's not like...
There you go. See how I wanted to jump over? Try it again. Ta-da!
I'm scared. It's hot. Do it. It's scared.
The egg is literally a
Bring it back home. Nice. Nice.
Here we go.
Good job.
Flip it. Flip it.
Hold it and flip it back like that. Yes, you can snap that wrist.
Stop flipping.
Get it to move.
I don't know if it's moving. I think it's moving.
Say it like this.
Get it. Don't let it dribble down the front. Step it back towards you. There you go.
Flip the egg?
Yes.
Flip it back towards you. Bring it home to you. You almost got it. A little harder. Yay!
There's a new club on campus, and it's called the Publishing Club. It's led by Mr. Nimchek. If you're interested in joining, here is Mr. Nimchek with some more information.
The CVHS Publishing Club will be publishing a collection of stories, poems, and art related to the recent fires written by the staff and student of CVHS.
So this started as just an assignment, and it's grown from there, kind of a grassroots movement where we have some great stories that need to get out there. People need to be heard. I really want to challenge, especially those of you who like to write. We haven't had much of a chance here at CV, and now's your chance. Get that story out there. We're going to publish a book, and you're going to be published, and that's the goal. So join us. Get this done by November 30th.
Submit your fire stories, poems, and art to Mr. Nemchek in room 99.
All grades and staff welcome. Short stories must be in MLA format, 12-point font, Times New Roman, double spaced, and have a maximum of 5 pages. All styles of poems welcome. All styles of art such as drawings, paintings, digital sculptures, digital art are welcome. Art may be featured on the cover.
Fuel the Falcon fire!
The last couple weeks, ASB has been holding a Madden Tournament. Here's a quick update on the stats and our winners.
So we just wrapped up our Madden Tournament here. We've been playing over the last couple weeks or so. It was a big tournament. It's a $5 buy-in. Then you got prizes. Games have been going on at lunch here in our ASB room. It's been a heck of a time. We've had some really good games. We're going to have more tournaments coming up. Right after Thanksgiving, we'll have our 3-on-3 2K tournament. And then right after Christmas, we'll have our 5-on-5 2K tournament. So we're going to keep these tournaments rolling. It's a good way to come out, get a little competition going. Just a little fun all around. But here are first, second, and third place for our first Madden Tournament.
The Madden Tournament competition was a little weak, still fun, but I mean, even whoever you had in there was still going to get beat, so the real champions here, you know what I'm saying, so that was that.
The Madden Tournament was pretty fun. It was a good experience. I don't play Madden that much, so second place is good enough for me. Next time, I guess I'll just practice harder,
So, how I feel about this Madden Tournament is I kind of feel like I got robbed out of the championship game, because I was down by a touchdown with a minute left, caught an interception, scored off of it, there was a minute left, bell rang. So, I mean, if I would have got to finish the game, I would have played Max in the championship game and would have actually won, but ended up playing Doja, third place game, smacked him, you already know, got my Falcon gear, and I was out.
Now here's Mr. Turner with his weekly update.
Good morning, Central Valley students. This is Mr. Turner with your weekly update. Wanted to remind you that Monday is Veterans Day, so we will give you Monday off. More importantly, though, in all seriousness, we want you to remember why you have Monday off. And so for those people who have served in the armed forces, the armed services, really important to show our gratitude for the sacrifices that they have made. So if you know any of them in your family or any friends who are veterans, make sure that you do let them know how much we appreciate them. Also wanted to congratulate our entire school. We have had the highest increase in the county in A to G rates. That was released by the Reach Higher Shasta Foundation this week. We had a higher percentage of students increase in terms of overall school percentage, and those are the amount of students who are eligible to go to a UC or a CSU based on their course load taken over a 4-year span. So awesome job. We will celebrate that along with the other academic achievements that we showed a couple of weeks ago. So wanted to congratulate the Robotics Club. They were semi-finalists last week, led by Mr. Brett Barnes, and great job to those students. They were in a competition at Shasta High School, performed very well. So once again, excellent work, and we look forward to them competing throughout the rest of the year. And above me, I don't know if you can see it, but we will be broadcasting Students of the Month, along with other things that all things Central Valley, whether it's in clubs or academics or athletics, we will be putting those on the television above me and celebrating a lot of the fantastic things that are happening all over campus. So wanted to remind you that a lot of times as the semester wanes on, we are getting very, very close because we have Thanksgiving break a week after next. We have 4 days next week. Then finals will be on us within 3 or 4 weeks. It is really, really important that you remember that sense of urgency that you started the year with. We cannot stress enough the importance of your semester grades. Failing grades need to be addressed now. Please keep the sense of urgency, and remember also your behavior on campus is so important. Remember our BCVs. We will hold the bar high because we want Central Valley to be a place that you can be proud of, and we're excited to continue the momentum that we've built over the last couple of years, and especially in the first couple of months this school year. So that is it for now. We appreciate you doing such a great job. We'll see you very, very soon, and feel the Falcon pride.
Thank you for that update, Mr. Turner. And that's it for this episode of the Falcon Weekly. I'm Jason.
And I'm Colleen. We'll see you at Fall Fling tonight at 6.